A total regret of a podcast. Nollywood actress Yvonne Jegede don come out to come apologize to Mayor Edochie after she show her support for your decision of venturing into a polygamy. Podcast went wrong. Yes, so actress Yvonne Jegede don come out to tender a public apology. Yes, so a very big public apology to Mayor Edochie, my correct people, no be small thing. After she come out to yarn wetin she yarn on top of inside it podcast, baby say many people enter her directly. In fact, inside her comment section, I no sure say she don't sleep since that day. All right, so this her apology is coming after her comments on your venturing into polygamy. Yes, so where she attended a podcast, Nedu podcast, of course. While speaking on the podcast recently, this single mom of one said that she does not see anything wrong in your taking a second wife. Actually, she even went there to talk about her own marriage. From there, now she diverted into your and male. In fact, onto that, she even can use Ned Nwoke and Regina Daniel as a case study. In this podcast, where we say she attended, where we say many people get mad on her after she come out and talk this. In fact, the main thing where we say she even talk when many people come begin the say people they criticize you, say you go carry second wife. Why must people say that you go carry second wife? Is it 99% of people where they outside there they abuse and they criticize me? I mean, your Edochie says so many of them say they be second wife. Some of them are third wife. Some of them are even fifth wife. Some of them are coming out from a polygamy home. So why must they come out and now start criticizing you? Say what thing happened. Now she come further talk again, say, some of them go even talk, say, yes, so their prayer point is for them to have a husband like Regina Daniel own. Then when I know say Regina Daniel too, she ventured into polygamy. When I like Regina Daniel because Regina Daniel husband get money, you no get. That is why people are criticizing you. Say you did not see anything wrong with your Edochie getting a second wife because it's our culture. Hey, yeah. This commenter, she even talk and say, as she even talk this and she knows say many people go come out now, come begin to attack her, the abuse her for inside this particular one. We say she don't talk, say she no send, she no even send anybody, whether they go come and talk anything, young anything onto her comment section. Say she no send anybody, my correct people. She they talk and with her full chest, like say she been get anything with me before. I don't know. I don't really know. In fact, even me myself, I can't look and say, this lady actually know what she talk. But in fact, when I listen to that podcast sometime that day, I was like, what is this? You're talking about your own failed marriage. Why not concentrate on that? Why diverting it to your Edochie? Even if they stress you to ask you a question concerning this woman, must you come out and talk about it? Looking at yourself as someone that is an actress that a lot of people love and have been supporting all this while, and knowing full well what surrounds me and your Edochie marriage, you still come out inside podcast, come begin the open mouth, they talk like this, and as you finish talk, you still tell them say say they go come after you. Say even if they come, say no concern you. Okay, now they don't come. As they come, waiting can happen. No be still wrong. Kitty kata. Enter social media again. Come begin they apologize. All right, my crap, I go just go read that exactly. How people take react inside that podcast. What we say she will do before this apology come up. I'm going to read it badge by badge so you understand. So that sometimes if anybody they go attend, this particular podcast, you go there very careful. No be everything they go ask you now. You go open my talk. Sometimes you go use your medulla oblongata. It's very important because they say who brain is given sense is what is expected. When God give you brain, use your sense. Well, not can allow anybody push you where you're not supposed to be at the end of the day. Then go relax for their house. Now you go the wrong kitty. Now they not be you come out now come begin their beg. Nedu and the rest that feature you on that podcast. Did you see them come out come react? Did you see them come beg for apology? No. Now your career. Now you just they go down like that. All right, let us see how people react inside that one before I go ahead and read how she take apologize, how she take tender this public apology to me, Edochie. One thing about me, may not even send anybody, no consign her. Her own be say she no send anybody. If you like talk from now to the next 300 years to come, she no send anybody. She just they mind her business. They do her thing by herself. Let's see how people react to this. This is after the podcast. This is exactly how people reacted to this. They say, coming from a woman that left his husband because he could not provide for the family. Because that was exactly what she said. Of course, the husband could not provide for the family. Yeah, she said that. Then we also have another one coming from Erin Yim said, because you came from a bad home, don't mean you should encourage bad homes. I thought this babe was intelligent, but I know now. This show now for girls, we no get sense. Now why them invite her come for the podcast. You see, ba? Some people, they carry their career, they go down. Then why the next one is coming from Miss Beauty Official said, just when I thought she had sense, imagine finding out on a blog your husband got married to another woman. You see? Then we also have another one from Mickey. You say, she's definitely screwing someone's husband and had destruction of another home like Judy is so glaring. See the way they're comparing her. Then I think I'm going to take the last one. This one is coming from someone that supported her, been supporting her all this while. The person said, I said, baby girl, I have been supporting you since this podcast came out. You see this topic, you could have found a way to ignore, so make them not set you up. There's 1,000,001 things wrong with what Edochie did. He got married to the woman of his youth without no prior distinction of tradition that polygamy was possible in the near future. Edochie is a polygamist, which was stated and clear from the start. Every woman who got himself close to him is aware of his marital status and intent. Of course, Edochie, if you come close to him, you know that he's a polygamist already. He did not even marry 1, 2, 3. He's a polygamist already. For you to compare him and you. Then the woman can say, but discussing someone's and marrying her over the years without no polygamy discussion or family tradition about such as is deceit and shouldn't be encouraged. I am sure if he told her in the past that there is the possibility of a second wife, only then you has a say. No, darling, you could have passed days. You see? That is it. There is a quite difference between, you can't compare me and the Regina Daniel. I would have loved you guys to watch it. For those of you who did not watch that podcast, you can still check it out and see it. I don't want to post there because the thing is really irritating me. I don't really like it. Now, this particular, podcast, I think a reaction happened about 2 days ago. Now, today, she come out to react. I'm going to read out exactly what she said concerning this whole thing. Yes, she have come out to apologize to the public. To me, your Edochie, and say that it's... Anyway, let me read it out, guys. Let me read out exactly how her apology comes in. Because she says she's very, very sorry. Alright, from her post, she wrote this and said, my apology and clarification on the recent podcast interview. Lagos, Nigeria, June 11, 2024. I, Yvonne Jegede, would like to address the concern and backlash that have been rising from the recent interview on the Holiest Bunch podcast, where I discuss themes related to my latest film on Amazon Prime, A Father's Love. Upon reflecting on the interview, I realized that my words were not articulated in a way that convey my true intention and have been misconstrued as an insensitive, particularly towards Mrs. May Edochie, a woman who has endured significant pain and hardship occasioned by estranged marriage. I deeply regret that my comment very precise as adding to her distress. It was never my intention to cause any pain or disrespect. I am truly sorry. My intention in this interview was to highlight the important social issue depicted in my film, which tells the story of a man raising 4 children who are not biological his own. I was excited to address this social issue through my film. However, in the process of discussing this theme, my words were misinterpreted. I spoke about my own failed marriage and the struggle of single mothers, aiming to shed light on these challenges. I want to clarify that my remark about polygamy were meant to reflect its cultural context and to emphasize that how it is practiced is crucial. My goal was to convey that polygamy is part of our culture, but what matters is how it is approached. Unfortunately, this message was lost in my articulation. I want to stress that my comments were not intended to traverse the pain of Mrs. May Edochie or any woman going through similar struggles. I do not claim to have advanced knowledge of the personal circumstances between your Edochie and his ex-wife. I aim to communicate that we all make wrong decisions, and sometimes those decisions happen in marriage and we should do something about them instead of enduring perpetual pain. In doing something about it, some people separate, some divorce, while some seek the help of professionals. I firmly believe that everyone deserves love, intentions, and care, most especially women. I apologize if my statement did not effectively convey this sentiment. I am grateful for the opportunity to clarify my intentions and express my sincere apology to anyone who was hurt by my words. Thank you for your understanding and support. So guys, this is exactly how she rendered this apology to May, Edochie, and other women that are not really happy about this whole thing. In fact, everybody are not really happy about that podcast, because some people are saying that at the end of the day, nobody you can't talk again, say, yeah, no, so many people will come for me. That means you know that day will definitely come. That was why you said that. All right, so now like this, she take talk and mommy, I don't know whether it don't reach to May or whether May don't say, whether May don't accept them or not. May not even send anybody. That is just the truth about it. Let us take a look at how people react to this apology letter, this open apology letter she made. Let's take a look at how people reacted to that, guys. All right, from the reactions, this one's coming from Beth's word, say, trying to appease her as doesn't change her sentence. Mentioning your Edochie and saying that you doesn't see anything he has done wrong. Counter your politically correct apology. Counter your politically correct apology. All right. The next one is coming from Judy Austin, say, for her to come for me means she has hidden motives. The way she was boastful, she thought she would appraise her because she's Yvonne Jegede. No woman born of another woman would talk down on Queen May. Hope she learned her lessons. The white son is coming from Steppy, said, so anyone will support you and Judy Moscow. Collect, even Tinubu is supporting, refuse to support you. It be like you're really carry person wife. Why Obegoli Boa said she is about to marry someone's husband. Chidima Meg said, your people really hate you, Sha. Your people really hate you, Sha, with a crying emoji too. Vicky Vico said, I think this podcast comes with a spirit. People that always go to the podcast like spitting ish and saying senseless things and end up regretting at the end. Sense is really expected. And the next one is coming from Forever Winnie, said, it's very hard for someone to sound smart on this particular podcast. They just have a way of bringing out the demerit in people. Now, who wants them like that? Now they collect them like that. That's how I see them. Then Domi Bella said, you want to use your issue promote your movie and you were not wise enough to know where to pinch your tent. You can laugh. Wala for who knows Sabi Road. And Uju Okono said, may Edochie fan base no agree. That woman, I never see anything like this in my life. In fan base na organic and they are everywhere like LP fans. With laughing emoji. Don't play, then go learn. You can't laugh. Until they run kitty, they act her yesterday. She blocked her page and ran away. With I don't know. At me, you Edochie, now you do this one. Oh, I beg which God you deserve. You can put a laughing emoji. Honestly, hey, voila. The road official say, "La more better for you." In short, make them ban podcast cause it decast people. Pretty Nancy say that apology letter too long. It's too long. The white Ukomo Ijoma say medicine after bye. Finally, Aroma Beauty Palace say why say what you will be sorry for. That is why it is always good to evaluate what we say before we do. Thank you, 6. Alright guys, I think I'm just going to end this video here for now. Let me leave you guys with your own opinion. What do you think about this? Please let me see your comment in the comment section. But to me, whom brain is giving sense is expected. They don't force words inside your mouth. Now you use your mouth, talk them. Nobody say talk them. Now you talk them with your full chest. So anything where they collect, now you choose to collect it. That is exactly what it is. So let us be making use of our sense sometimes and speak positively and not the drag people who say they don't do you anything. You know they talk cho in order to do whether you go use and give it no make sense. For now, let me end this one here for now. Thank you guys and God bless you. Don't forget to like, subscribe and also